Yo, what's good everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be looking at the new hero support, Merkle Ejector. And this is not the no commentary video. I'm actually working on that one at the moment. I just thought I'd make like a dual analysis video so I can talk about like the new card and things that I've noticed with like the new deck that we're playing now. Um, and yeah, just like some helpful tips and stuff. And yeah, so this deck list might look a bit weird because I'm playing the Fallen and the Virtuous. We'll get to that. This is actually like the MVP of the entire deck. I'm not gonna lie. Now there's no like branded stuff. It's just like these two plus this, and I just like thought of this because I play branded. And I think after like I made this and stuff, I actually saw someone top with like literally the same tech, just three of this and two of these. So it's actually like a viable tech. It's not like some random shit that I'm doing. Anyways, so let's talk about Miracle Ejector real quick. Miracle Ejector is a one card combo and can also get you into Cosmoneos as well. The reason I'm not playing like the Neospatians here is because if you're on game one, you don't want your bricks here. These are bricks, you don't want them. These take up space for no reason. You only want to side them in when you're going first. Otherwise, you just keep them in your side deck, is what I have seen is really good. You also get like a guaranteed win if you go first, right? So if you go first with this, obviously you're gonna put up like a very powerful board. It's just Omni Hero. And then you, let's say next game you lose, and then you go first on game three, you auto win because of Cosmonios. So it's really, really scary to go up against Cosmonios. I did like get Cosmonios locked a couple times, but let's not talk about that. Yeah, so I'm not playing too many hand traps, just like minimal. You just need Fua and Ash for Fua, and it has some other uses as well. I'm not playing third Ash. It got a little too bricky. Um, Aqua Dolphin we're only playing just as a target to send this, but also you can play Aqua Neos instead of the Ab Zero that I'm playing here. So Aqua Neos would actually be pretty good because over like the past few hero supports we've gotten, the deck actually doesn't really need the normal summon too much. You can play without the normal summon, unless you're in a like awkward spot, which means that you can go into Infernal Divisor to search Neos plus the Aqua Dolphin by revealing this. So you get like literally just a free, extra card, which is Aqua Dolphin, and then you normal summon this, pop a card in their hand, and you also get hand knowledge, and then you can link it off into Crusader because it's a warrior. So you can get a lot of value off of this. It really depends on like what you like playing. There's not like one definitive deck that is mandatory to play if you want to play competitive. Um, and yeah, just the one Ferris. You don't need too many Ferrises. It just gets again bricky. One end shuffle, and this is the only target that we have for the ejector. So you'll actually find that ejector is only useful like the first effect, you only use it once. And after that, it's the second effect that you use more often, where you banish like a card from the grave. And yeah, protection of the elements I did take out because going second, it's really bad. This is good going first, but even going first, like you're Cosmo locking, and most of the time you're not gonna lose. Like they're not gonna impulse this because if they have impulse, they're gonna use it like on your turn. So protection of the elements is just like win more. I felt like so I just took it out. It's just like a fun thing you can play, not necessarily like a competitive card. Now let's talk about also double poly mandatory. Don't play one poly. Trust me. I tried cutting one poly. I always like preach double poly. Just tried it for fun, and it was not fun. Let's just say that it was horrible. I literally won like lost like three duels because I didn't have this the second poly. I had like furnace with no target to search, right? And the poly would have won me the duel. So let's talk about this for a second. So this is like the MVP of the entire deck. And I would honestly like encourage people to try this out. Uh, People are running around with like targeting negates and like some stupid like floodgate shit, and it's a bit toxic. I actually played MD Pro with like the OCG ban list, and it was so bad. It was actually so bad. You cannot go second because every time you get turn skipped with like Teller Knights, or you get turn skipped with the Cosmoneos, or not that much Cosmoneos, but because it's new, people are playing it right now. You literally get like turn skipped and floodgated out of the game every single game. It's actually ridiculous. On one game, I was playing against Branded. They gimmick puppet locked me. I didn't even know that was not banned in the OCG. So it was horrible. And if you go first, you get max seed, double forward. It's just impossible to play. I got max seed every single game, and I was like, okay, OCG sucks ass. Never playing that shit again. So I was just waiting for this to come to Edo Pro so I can play it with the TCG ban list. Anyways, back to this card. This card is insane because if you don't know what this card does, it just sends a monster that matches Fallen of Albaz from the extra deck to the grave, and then target the face-up card on the field, destroy it. Which means that you can target your own cards. So if I go Fusion Destiny, opponent goes like Killer Tune, Synchro to negate this. I chain this, pop my own card. And in addition to that, you get to send like Ecclesia or Albion. So if you send Albion, you can set another one of these in the end phase. So it gives you like another pop and follow up on the following turn to like out the opponent's board further. Um, and then you can also send Ecclesia, which actually works pretty well because it has a second effect that says you can target one level 8 fusion monster in your grave or banish, and one card on the field, shuffle them into the deck. So it shuffles itself plus a level 8 fusion in your banish or graveyard, so it can help you like with recursion. And it shuffles an opponent's card. So going second, like with this, is actually really powerful. So some targets is like Albion. That's why when you send Albion and you set this, you get further follow up because you have this in grave already. After you send this, you can just shuffle these back and use it. We have the Infernal Rage, and then we have Absolute Zero. That's kind of why I'm playing this. Also, it's just really good. And you can use it with like the Aqua Dolphin because you sent Aqua Dolphin with this, so you always have like a water engrave anyway to go into Ab Zero. You don't need Liquid Soldier. Also, we have Neo Swingman and we have Phoenix Enforcer. Like if they go Mirror Jade, banish Phoenix Enforcer, you can use this to shuffle it back, and then like out a card, and then you can go Fusion Destiny, summon this again. So it's definitely pretty good. I've been enjoying that a lot. I even tried like a one branded fusion with one Lubellion in the deck because Lubellion can send this. It's actually a one card combo with Mist, but it doesn't put up like Cosmonius or anything, but actually gives you a decent board. But we're not going to talk about that today. Today we're talking about heroes, just Omni Hero. And droplets, I cut the third one because it's a bit bricky. I felt like this is better than droplets in most situations. Unless you're going second, the opponent has like a huge board. Obviously, droplets is better. It's no brainer. But you don't want to like open this going first too much. You also this makes you go minus. This makes you go plus. So I'm playing 3 of this and 2 of these. And you can search this. This is not searchable. Um, Anything else I need to mention? Yeah, that's pretty much it. And just I'm not sure if I mentioned this already, but these are in the side deck. You don't want to play them in the main. If you know you're going first, you just side them in, and you get free win. Otherwise, you just side them out. You don't want the bricks in your deck. They can get like really bad. You can also play the Prisma if you want. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Now let's go into some replays here. All right, so we have a few replays. So, all right, let's watch this one against Brandon. Whoa, okay, this is not branded. It's like, it's actually kind of branded. It's like Branded Runick. Interesting. Okay, so we're going first. We go Stratos. Our hand actually sucks ass because we have Increase and Panther in hand. But we had Stratos, so even if he negates this, we can end shuffle. I'm not sure what we can even do with that, to be honest. But actually, wait. Where is Aqua Dolphin? Okay, we can't see right now. Oh, there he is. So, okay, that's actually kind of funny because if you go Neospace and Aqua Dolphin and we like looked at his hand, it was Quem. We only have Aqua Dolphin, so we would take the 500 after discarding this, and then this would place itself in the back row. So that's kind of funny. If we had like anything else to extend, we can go Increase right away. All right, so we're gonna go Miracle Ejector, and then we're gonna end shuffle it into another Stratos here. Grab the Duskrow because Duskrow is like plays well into Nib. We're gonna go Duskrow here, and then we're gonna go Furnace. Okay, I don't think I like overcook or anything because we have increase. And we already have the Panther, so I don't need to like overcook. Now, obviously, like the decks differ here because I was like trying out multiple decks. So on this one, I was actually trying instant contact with this. So we go Infernal Rage into Sunrise. Grab this. You literally can have this is Cosmonios. This is all you need. You don't need to like overcook or anything. And then we have follow up with the Furnace. We have follow up with Miracle Fusion. Well, so we have we can like reset the polymerization when we summon under this, and then we can also get a draw one with end shuffle. Actually, no, it's not. It's not gonna be live because we're gonna Cosmo lock him, and then we also have Ash Blossom. All right, so we're gonna Cosmo lock here, and then we're gonna reset poly, and then I think he realizes it's over. Yep, and then we already like have game on board, so we didn't even need to do anything. But yeah, these would not really do too much because we have like follow up. All right, let's watch this one. So this was against D.D.D's. He Pearliad. Okay. All right. Wait, where was Impulse? Oh, Impulse is on top. Okay. I actually do give him Impulse here. So we go for this, and then we go normal summon Aqua Dolphin. We banish a card, and then we look at the hand. His top deck was Impulse, which is crazy. And then he impulses Malicious, and I'm like, okay, sure. And thing about this is Darklaw is banishing him. So if he next turn if he has like another impulse, he can't use it on my favorite contact. Well, no, he can, but not favorite contact specifically. But he can't pop is what I'm trying to say because he doesn't have a trap engrave. This is banishing it. I think he would lose regardless, even if he had like top decked impulse, because he literally has no plays in hand. In this version, I was trying out the evil heroes as well with it. Uh, they're actually not bad, but I was trying to like cut the deck down as much as possible. We're trying to minimize how many draws we give him. We already give him 2 draws, and that's all we need to give him. I don't think we need to give any more. This is pretty much full combo. I don't think he can beat this. We also know his hand, right? So we know he bricked, basically. We only give him like 1 unknown. And then he has like Storm evenly. So we're just going to Cosmo lock him and win. We also draw the Fallen the Virtues, which is very good. I don't think I actually set it. Do I? Okay, I do. Because we have Cosmo. It doesn't matter. He draws another evenly. He would have cooked me with evenly matched if we didn't have Cosmo. But hero best deck. Alright, GG. Alright, let's see this against K9 going second. So, okay, he actually passes here. Oh, no, I'm going first. Okay. So he's... Wait, was he playing? He's playing K9, just pure K9. Okay. So we need to play through Ash Nib, Droplet Storm. Let's see if we can do that. So we go End Shuffle for Stratos. He's really holding on to that Ash. We also have Cold Buy for the Ash. I'm not sure if I use it though. We'll see. He goes cross, and then he nibs me here. And then we go thrust, and then he tries to Ash. We negate that. And then okay, we go Duskcrawl. Let's see how much we can extend here. We go Ferns. I don't think we're gonna have Cosmo Neos because we're gonna be missing 1 Neospatian from display. So we're gonna summon the Furnace and then grab the Merkle Fusion, go into Wonder Driver, Merkle Fusion, into Infernal Rage, reset Poly. Okay, Nib. Also, like I've been Nib like 6 times or something. In the amount of times I've played, and Nib really does nothing. Like if you're playing around Nib, it actually does nothing. So we're gonna pop him. We have favorite contact and DPE pop, and then he is going to surrender. This is a hero mirror. I think we Cosmolock him. This hand was awful, by the way. This was like awful. If he had negated this, he would have won. No, actually, I probably won't show this replay because we're just gonna Cosmolock him, and that's literally the duel. Like, it's not even like a fun duel. Wow, he's playing all the Neospatians. That's crazy. Yeah, he just like gets Cosmolocked here and loses. Let's see this one. This is against the same guy from earlier. He's on K9. Okay. What happened game one? I can't. Actually, I went first game one, and then game two. I don't remember what happened game two. Maybe I like bricked or something, and let me check his deck one more time. Oh, actually that's Crystron K9. Really? Is that the same guy from earlier? I don't even know. Okay. So he. Okay, we. Yeah, that was kind of lame. What the hell? We just like pass and he breaks and loses his own deck. Yeah, these replays were whatever. I think I just like saved them just cause there's actually like no proper reason. But like these are the good replays here. So this is against Kashtira. What is this? Regenesis or just like stun? Okay, it's actually Cash stun. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. He's playing Storming Mirror Force, guys. Like, who the hell would have ever expected Storming Mirror Force? And spell card Soul Exchange. You guys are gonna see like something crazy. Like this duel, I don't even know what this duel is, to be honest. So we go in for a little divisor. We're gonna search. Like I said, we haven't used up our normal summon, which means that if I was on Aquanios, I haven't used this yet. So I would basically search the Aqua Dolphin with this right here, and then I can normal summon the Aqua Dolphin. And then look at the hand, and then I would know he's on Storming Mirror Force and spell card Soul Exchange, so I can go Contra Zero Chaos. And we can just out the cash, right? But if you play Aquanios, I feel like you might actually have to play two Neospatians instead of one, because you need one in deck to send with the Miracle Ejector. Okay, so we're gonna go Polymerization here for DPE, and then we summon the Duskrow. His hand, his hand is actually kind of decent because he has this. So if I don't have like Contrast Hero, I'm not sure if I'm playing Contrast Hero right now. I am, okay. Yeah, this is like the deck list I showed you guys. Yeah, and you actually get you always get a free draw one, which is really powerful. Especially if you're not playing 60 and you get like a free draw one every single time. It gets crazy. So if you get this guaranteed draw one, and then you also play Liquid Soldier and you get draw two, you're basically getting free draw three every single duel. And if you play Crosskeeper, that's 5 draws. But Crosskeeper is not searchable. So you can get max of like 3 draws guaranteed per turn. So this was a bit awkward here. If I pop him, I was thinking he might go Fenrir again, because I don't actually remember if this is limited or anything. I don't think it's limited. I don't remember. And then you can just like summon another cash. So popping is not really like a great thing to do. So the only real thing I could have done is make him waste his battle phase and then negate this. And then if he has like whatever, I still have favorite contact. He goes like Raigeki, nuke the board. So he wastes his battle phase here. So we know we're guaranteed another turn, and we already have Miracle Fusion for follow-up. We negate him, and then he goes for this. I have to pop here because this means that he has a cash in hand, which he wants to tribute. I was thinking that I would just negate this because this would stop him from summoning cash monsters, but this was an issue. I did not expect that. So then he goes Unicorn, tribute both my Contra Zero Chaos and Darklaw, and then he banishes Sunrise. So he's gonna mill 3, we mills Double Fusion Destiny and the Mali. And then he gets rid of these 3, so he got rid of the final Stratos, which sucks. Okay, and now we're forced to do this, because he was gonna pop our back row. And then we knew he had this and Birth. This is what I did not expect. He was playing some really, really messed up shit. So he takes my Neo Swingman, then goes Little Knight to out my Phoenix Support. He actually played really well. So he basically outed everything. That was really well played. But I have follow-up here. So we shuffle back our Phoenix Enforcer, and then like I said, you can normal summon this and then go into Cross Guy. Cross Guy is going to revive. Okay, we basically have game here if it wasn't for Storming Mirror Force. I was debating like because we have Stratos Engrave, I think. Yep. So I was debating actually here going for Voltic Thunder just to pop his back row, but I was like, I don't think that's really necessary. I'd rather just like go for guaranteed game than that play. Now thinking back, I think it actually still would have been game if I had done that. So that was probably the best play. But like, who the hell expects Storming Mirror Force? We banish everything. We go. We attack. We get Storming Mirror Force, and we have favorite contact. So that was really fucked up. All right, let's go for the Voltic Thunder now because we need to like nuke this. This is a big threat right now. And then he top decks this and banishes 5. Literally everything. I actually have nothing in grave now. And then this is MVP. Now, if I was just on heroes, I would have lost here because nothing is activatable. I actually cannot do anything. He has one Kashtira and I lose. Droplet doesn't matter, nothing matters here. I would just lose, right? But because of the Fallen of Virtuous, you can actually shuffle stuff back and get more recursion, and you can do a lot with it. So now it's just like basic Yu-Gi-Oh! We're not summoning here because we don't want to get Lava Golem. I think we know he's on Lava Golem. He might have actually hit me with Lava Golem in like a previous duel. Yep, and then he top decks this, which we would have lost to if it wasn't for this, right? So yeah, that's game. We send like the Kalasia and then we can like shuffle back whatever and we win. Wait, which duel was that? Okay, there's 2 duels. Yeah, that's why we know he's on Lava Golem, right? Yep. So he goes Cash Unicorn. That was game 2. I was thinking he might be playing like the new Hulk, but he's not actually playing that. He doesn't have a way to get a tuner. This was such an awkward duel. It was so awkward. So this is unaffected, and everything is changed to defense, which means you need like a spell slash trap to stop this. And really, you can only out it with Droplets or Fallen the Virtuous in my deck currently, I think. Yeah, these are like the only 2 cards that out it. Otherwise, you'd have to swing over it. And the way to do this is reduce him by DPE because it's not an activated effect. And then you can swing over him with a Link Monster. So that was like the only way you could have done it. So he ashes my hero lives. I think I take control, which is not actually the right play. I should have just drew 2 here. So that was a misplay. Right, because I like to realize like this card is really annoying, and there's actually no proper way to out it because all my monsters are in defense. So it's not just the opponents, right? So we go cross guy. I'm basically just like doing my full combo here without worrying about like the Scarecrow because I'm not gonna be able to kill him regardless. Because after I did that, I realized wait, I should not have taken control of the Triheart. But we're gonna put up too many interruptions for him to out. So we'll see. We have both masked heroes here. I'm gonna go Chaos in a second. Go Wonder Driver, and then we summon under it to recycle the polymerization. And then we go Furnace, grab Mask Change. Then we go into DPE and shuffle, draw 1. I was really like hoping we can get the Fallen the Virtuous or Droplets, which would have like won the duel right here and then. But it didn't happen, so whatever. Now I actually forgot that we already used this, so I summoned under it. Should have summoned like somewhere else. It actually would not have mattered too much. So he top decks Raigeki to Lava Golems and then Raigekis, and then we summoned this to protect ourselves. He did not have lethal regardless, but because we have like favorite contact and stuff. Alright, and now I think we just like go for the correct play, and we just need to go cross guy to revive our DPE that he lava golemed. We haven't used denier, so we had like a bit of follow up here. So we go cross guy, revive the DP, and then we just swing for game here. So we attack him and then we mask change it and swing for game. This is what we should have done like the first time. But like that's the point of these like analysis videos, to like look at the misplays that we make and learn from them. Alright, so we go Miracle Ejector, send the Aqua Dolphin. This guy is on Killer Tune. He has the clip, I mean, which you can activate from the hand. There's a turn 0 play. We already got hashed. So he does it right now, but we have droplets. So, this is actually so annoying. It was actually so annoying. Because I was playing, keeping in mind I have Fusion Destiny to go into DPE, and then he randomly banishes DPE. It's completely random. Banish one random face down card. You could have banished literally anything and we would have been fine. And he banishes DPE. Okay, so we go Mask Change here, because Mask Change would trigger the Furnace to revive, and then we can fuse or Link Summon. I forgot what I was trying to do at that moment, but yeah, we also wanted to bait this, because we can just droplet it now. Negate, go Dark Law, revive with Furnace, and then we go Duskcrawl. Go in front of the Divisor, get Neos, and then we fuse into the Infernal Rage. I was trying to keep Miracle Ejector on the field. This is actually pretty good that we banish this, because this is not gonna... Actually, it can negate, right? It can banish one tuner from... Yeah, it can banish the Ash Blossom. Which is fine, because I'm gonna out this anyway. It's not gonna matter. We go Underdriver, and then we go into Shining to pop it, just so it's not an issue and doesn't negate my favorite contact. And then, yeah, favorite contact is going to go into the Contrast Hero Chaos here. He top decks Nib, which he discards and gives... This was game 1. So, because he discards Nib... Actually, he doesn't discard it. We banish it. So this gives me knowledge that he has Nib. And this is important for the next duel. Yeah, he just loses because we have this negate. He's under Dark Law, so none of these are going to be triggering. And whatever he does, he loses. He actually can't swing over anything except this. And if he does, like, it's not going to matter. Yep. Alright, game 2. There's actually an interesting duel. He has Nib here. He's going first. And then he goes Killer Tune Remix. Looks at my... Okay. Puts TTT in the bottom of the deck and banishes 4. Now TTT would have cooked him. I think it was the card like on top, but it doesn't matter. Our hand's actually decent here. So he passes on this. You might think like this is nothing. This is like literally just one interruption or something, but it's actually more than that. Yeah, he has this, which can activate from the hand to synchro. So this is one interruption, and then because you're synchroing, you get double benefit. You get this effect and whatever you're synchroing with, which would I think be this. So he gets to like pop a spell or trap. So that's 2 interruptions plus whatever he summons. 3 interruptions, 4 interruptions, and then he has Nib, 5. Yeah. And then these are probably like also going to be able to like be used in some way. But yeah, he has like quite a bit of interruptions. It's actually crazy. So going into this, I was thinking you'd only end on this if you have like tons of hand traps in hand. So I was thinking he might have Drolan Lockbird, Nibiru, which we saw last duel, and Ash Blossom, and like the clip. So I tried to play around everything here. So we go Hero Lives. If he had Jolt here, we could have just negated with the Call By. And then we go Ferris. Okay, and then we go Malicious. We're going to Link first. This is because if he activates anything like Veiler, for example, you can just dodge it, or Ghost Ogre. Because I think last time we played against this, they had Ghost Ogre. So let me actually check to see if he's on Ghost Ogre. He's on Ghost Bell, but no Ogre. Okay. So then we go Vion. Send the Mist. I'm trying to be very careful to play around Nib, because I just knew for sure he had Nib. All my plays here actually are around Nib. So if he Nibs at literally any point, I have like follow up, and it's not gonna matter. I can continue to play and OTK him in the same turn. So we go End Shuffle into Stratos here. You just always keep the Duskcrawl in hand until you don't need it. And this is gonna banish one of these. So because we banished one of these, I know this is not gonna be activatable anymore. So he was holding on to this, which tells me he does have nib. Otherwise, he would not do that. He would use this effect. Sunrise. Okay, and then we are going to go. Okay, this I think this was just a misplay. Um, I'm really bad at math, but I think this is game, right? We also have mass change in hand, which we can use with. No, it's game, it's game, right? 2300. Oh my god, let's just get a calculator out because I actually need to make sure if this was game or not. Because I think I misplayed, but I'm not sure. Okay, wow, I actually did not misplay. He would have. We would have done 7,400 damage. So we needed the Dusk Scroll here. I was thinking I was gonna go into battle phase and then he would nib me before that, and then I can follow up Dusk Scroll, but yeah, I didn't think it was game. I didn't do the math though. So yeah, that was completely fine. We can't mask change from hand because we don't have any targets for mask change. Yeah. So this is game on board. So we actually did not misplay. That was the correct play. We played around nib. So he nibs us here because we're going battle phase. We would have had game. Sunrise would pop him. We don't even need to use the Fallen and the Virtuous. So we go Furnace, summon the Malicious, and then we go End Shuffle to draw one. Draw into the mist that we just put back. We go Shining Neo Swingman to pop. Yep, and then we go Revive the Furnace and use it as material to go into this. And then he reveals the clip, which is really annoying. So I'm like, okay, I need to get rid of this because this is not going to do anything. I can't let him trigger these, right? Because although I know what this is, I don't know what the other card in hand is. So it could be something that like pops a monster, for example this, which would be really bad. That's why I had to chain this. So this is what I was talking about. Like you go Fallen the Virtuous for Ecclesia, and then you put back your DPE back into the deck because it was not popped, so it didn't trigger its effect. And then what you can do is you can literally shuffle back your Shining Neo Swingman. Now, we could have attacked first, but it literally doesn't matter because I knew he would have lost anyway, regardless, like next turn. He can't do anything because we're going to summon the Contrast Hero Chaos to check him. We have Ash, we have Cold Buy, it's over. So we are going to attack. We already shuffled back Shining Neo Swingman, so we have access to this just in case, and we have Contrast Hero Chaos. So he top decks this, we just Ash it, and then we chain Favorite Contact, go into Contrast Hero Chaos. He can't negate it with Ghost Spell, which he is playing because of Cold Buy. And yeah, whatever he has, he just normal summons, activates, or spell trap, negate that. With Contrast Hero Chaos, he loses. And he's also under Dark Law, so yep, that's pretty crazy. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I'm making a non-commentary video, which is gonna be up in like a few days probably. I just have exams right now, so I'm really focused on that. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I think this card is really good. And I'm trying out like different variants. I'm probably gonna also like make a video on like Neos. I'm gonna make a video on like different variants of this deck with different stuff. There's even like a hand drip combo, which is disgusting. Something that this deck can do because you know you have Aqua Neos, you have like the Marine Dolphin, I think, and the Marine Neos, which can all like hand drip, and you can do like some disgusting stuff with this. Just hand drip for 5 and then like go Cosmonios or whatever. Yeah, it can get like really ridiculous. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.